Alright, I'm at 310 West 3rd Street. This is Mr. Hanzel's house. We're in here because there's like potentially some issues with termite. He's also due for his regular reinspection. While I'm in here, I'm going to take some moisture readings. And it's about between 20 and 15% right here at the door opening. And I'm going to work my way to the right. Alright, now they have removed all of the insulation because he's looking at potentially getting it conditioned or encapsulated. Depending on what company he goes with, the term is obviously different. They're doing a lot of renovations in the house right now. And now I'm past the first set of piers, and I'm going to take another moisture reading. I don't know if you can see that, but it's, again, somewhere between 15 and 20%. So the wood is actually fairly dry. The ground, however, is very damp. I kind of sink into it as I crawl through. Alright, now here's the second set of piers and the back side of the first set of piers and the back side of the support beam. And everything looks really good so far. I'm also, since they have the insulation pulled and there was some concern, I'm looking at all of the subflooring as I go along as well. And all of that looks good. Now the sill plate, there is a joist right up against where the sill plate would be, and there's insulation, so we still cannot see the sill plate in regards to that. Okay, now we're past the second set of piers, and again, looking at the subfloor, here's the back side of the second set of piers. As far as we can see so far. And the subfloor here looks good. Again, limited visual access in some areas of the sill plate. We're having really a hard time seeing. All the subflooring and everything is looking good. I am gonna, again, take another moisture reading here. And this one, again, is between 15 and 20%. And the subfloor is also between 15 and 20%. Oh, be quiet. There's insulation everywhere down here. Okay, still looking at the subflooring here. Everything is still looking really good. The joist looks good. The piers all look really good. I'm going to keep moving. Okay, now we're in the coming through the door, we're on the left side. And if I do recall so correctly, it's back here somewhere that the issue is, or the alleged issue. Okay, so this is kind of like a bump out. Here's the piers, here's the rest of the piers that are for the main structure. The joist and everything and the subfloor in this little area look good. We're going to go ahead and go into this bump out. There is a ton of debris left in here. Okay. So I'm going to take a moisture reading at this end, and I'm also going to go take a moisture reading at that end of this addition, or bump out, whatever you want to call it. And again, we still can't see the sill plate here on this side. We can see it in front of us, and everything looks good there. Okay, and it's damper over here. It's between 20 and 25%. So that's definitely not good as far as moisture content goes. And as you can see, the evidence of mold and such gets heavier over here as well. Okay, again, we're still noting the subflooring and everything, and keeping an eye on that, the sill plate. Basically everything we can expect today we are. We're going to take a moisture reading at this end. And it is actually drier down here. It's only at 15%, which that's good. We're going to get out of the little bumped out area. Here's the side of the piers. They all look good. Everything from here looks really good. Okay. Alright, now we're as far left as we can go. We're going to take some more moisture reading. And these are right just below 20%. Okay, and here is the damage or termite tubes that the company was talking about, that they noted in their and in their inspection. And there's still some insulation left up in there. The moisture readings are hanging just below 20% here. And we're going to go ahead and crack open this tube. And as you can see, if you look right at the bottom there, there is actually no tube whatsoever. And if we go ahead and push this away, there's no activity, there's no damage, there's absolutely nothing there. So that's good. That means the treatment is definitely done what it was intended to do. There is some damage right there, it does appear, a little there, and some down at the very bottom. But as far as it being active, they do not appear to be active at this time. However, that piece right there is definitely pretty eaten. That's actually broke right through to the outside. Yeah, we're gonna go find that piece on the exterior of the house because it runs. Let's see. Well, we can't tell there. There's some there, so none there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially 6 joists wide. From the outside, like I'm looking right out, we should be able to find this without a problem. So we're going to work on crawling back out. Again, looking at everything as we exit. I'm going to take a moisture reading here. This looks like some and it's good. It's actually hanging right at 15%, which is not all too bad. Any moisture issues that used to be down here seem like, you know, in some areas it's still a little too damp, but for the most part it's been pretty good. Go ahead and check this. And again, it's hanging just, you know, just below 15%. And everything looks really good. Alright, now we're going to get out and we're going to try to find the piece that's popped through from the exterior of the building. Alright, we'll come back and get that. Alright. Okay. Right here is the piece that's popped out from the crawl. And as you can see, it's all ate out, but it does not appear to be active anymore. So that's good. And this plate under the door, I mean, you can just see the damage the whole length there, but the frame doesn't seem like it's been affected. This here looks like it could have been a number of things between rot and all that. The bottom layer of siding is very damp, which could be a problem. Okay, here's like the pump house for all intents and purposes. Everything we can see in here. Looks good. Take some moisture readings in here. Nice and dry. Nice and dry. that's pretty much it.